Hello everybody and welcome back to Alex ProDealCenter Farm in Farming Simulator 22, where it's now April the 1st, it's a beautiful French morning and we are alarmingly short of money. But the first thing to do today is to go and check in our fields and also the grass. The grass is growing, which is good. So this field we know is finished. This is our barley field and it's growing, and I want to get to June or July as quickly as possible to harvest that. But these fields, these are sunflowers and this is the first growth stage, so we need to fertilise this today and also herbicide it. And this is sugar beet and we also need to fertilise and herbicide that. But we need to do something about our money situation because we don't have much of it. So I think we need to do one of those, take everything and sell it no matter what the cost runs. So I think I will do that. I will take the class because that's a handy tractor, and we'll take the low loader. Now my plan is to pick up everything here, take it to sell it, then go next door to the shop and get a milk tanker, then go to the cows and sell all the milk, then go back to the shop, and I'm not sure we need to pick up anything else. But anyway, I'm just going to pick everything up here and I'll see you when it's all on the wagon. There, all done. So this is kind of a, we don't care what the price is, we just need money sort of run. So I'll just jump in the class and strap it all down, and we'll get off to the restaurant. That's where we always sell our stuff and that's quite easy to get to. So I'll see you when we get there. Okay, here we are at the restaurant. There's a few things I need to check on while we're selling all this stuff. And I wonder how much we'll get for it actually. I've no idea what the prices are at the moment. I don't even want to look just to see, just to make sure they're not all bad. So, okay, while that's selling, I just want to check when we can sell our soybeans. We've got 90,000, or is it 80,000 litres of soybeans here. And the price at the moment is not very good. So July, I think, is when we need to check that next. So that should be a good amount of money we get for those soybeans. The other thing is I want to see when... Oh, I didn't get it all in one go. Never mind. I want to see when we can harvest our barley. Where do we see that? Yeah, just here. So June or July. So hopefully in June we'll be harvesting the barley. And the other thing I want to see is what the animals are have to eat. So they've got, that's okay, but they're both okay actually, even though the stocks are dwindling, but they've still got plenty. 25,000 litres of hay is quite a lot. So hopefully we can make hay tomorrow, and then, sorry sir, I'll just run you over. We can make hay tomorrow and then we can replenish the stocks up there. So I've realised we can just turn left here for the shop. So I'm going to the shop to pick up a milk tanker so we can go to our cows and sell the milk that we've got there. So I'm going to pick it up and I'll see you when we're at the cows. I think we must have got about 37,500 for our tomatoes and eggs and apples just now. It didn't register with me. I was too busy talking. So I think that's how much it was. So right, let's get this off of here. I need to be super strong, obviously. And let's jump in the class. So we're just here to sell milk. We sold milk the other day and I didn't sell enough. I left too much in the tank, so I'm going to sell the rest of it. If you haven't watched for a while, we do have a sell everything point here now. It's just round the corner. You can see it there on the floor. So I'm going to go over there and sell this milk. So I'm going to sell all the milk that we've got here. I just need to get some more money coming in. We only had 2,000 this morning, and already we're up to nearly 50,000. So the things we've got to do today, you saw the fields, we have to fertilise those and also finish them off by herbiciding them as well. And then that'll be those two fields finished. And then hopefully we can skip ahead much faster to June when we can harvest the barley. That's where I really want to get to. I feel a bit held back at the moment because I would like to have the bakery and to make those, I think they're called bourguignon berrichons or something. They're like apple pastries and they sound delicious. And we can't make them because we can't make flour and we can't make sugar at the moment. So we need to make both those things, and once we can make those things, we can buy that bakery and start making start more productions. And I'd also like to do some forestry, but maybe in the winter. Okay, let's get back to the farm. I realised that as of yet we haven't actually harvested any of our own sort of precision farmed field. We've just harvested fields that have been provided for us by other farmers that weren't precision farmed. Obviously, they don't take as much care as we do. So the barley that we're going to harvest in June will be the first one that we've sort of put in the ground and precision farmed. So I need to put narrow tyres on now because I'm going on the field with the class. So I don't think these are narrow tyres. No, they don't look very narrow to me. Let's just customise it. Narrow tyres, yep. Okay. And we need to get the John Deere power sprayer, which I think has herbicide in it. So I'll just sort this out and I'll see you when we're at the field. Yeah, I think we need to get like a power spray or something. This John Deere power sprayer is absolutely filthy. So I think I might buy a power spray a bit later today. We'll just sort this all out. We'll sort all this out and then we'll buy one. But let's get this sorted out first. Let's spread out. Uh-oh. It's too big. Okay. Gosh, it's so big, this thing. This will take no time, hopefully. Let's just make sure the automatic application rate is on. Yes. So, let's go. Yeah, I'm just going to stop the time lapse because I can't see the field is being fertilised anymore. We have the nitrogen down there as good. If we go to the... I'll just run to the other end of the field. Okay, it says nitrogen is perfect down here. So, I think I'll finish it off and we'll just hope for the best. Because I don't want to come back tomorrow and do this. It won't be the first growth stage anymore. So, sorry to interrupt the time lapse. We'll get back to it now. No, sorry, I'm interrupting again. I think what I'll do is I will save and quit. I'm not sure there's some kind of bug. Well, I'm just going to save and quit and come back and I'll see you as soon as I've done it. Okay, I'm back. So, let's jump in the class. Let's turn it all on and see if this makes any difference. No, it doesn't look like the fertiliser is decreasing. I'm going to give this up as a bad job. So what I'm going to do is go over to the sugar beet field and try that instead, and see if that appreciates the fertiliser we're spreading on it. Okay, tricky here because we have this tree in the way, but let's see if we can spread out. We can drive on the field okay because we've got the skinny wheels on, the narrow tyres on. So, let's just move back a little bit. Okay. So we see on the map that it's turning green. So this is what we want. This is what I wanted to see in the sunflower field we were just on. Everything turning green. So I'm not sure what to do about it, but we'll go back a bit later or something and try and do that field, or maybe even tomorrow. But in the meantime we can just do the herbicide on both fields as well, and maybe do the fertiliser a bit later on. So, okay, I'll put the rest of this on the time lapse. So it's definitely worked on this field. This is much more satisfying when you can see the pictorial representation in the bottom left of the field going completely green. So just one more thing to do on this field, which is obviously, as you can see, it's covered in weeds. So we need to get the herbicide and spray it. So I'll do that in a minute. I was just thinking about sheep actually. I'm not trying to go to sleep, but I was just thinking about I saw on one of Daggerwin's videos the other day, they had these fenceless sheep pen. It was a fenceless sheep pen. It was quite cheap, and I'd like to try and put one of those down on our field, maybe after we've mowed the grass the next time, because I want to get as much grass as possible off this field, and then we can start putting the sheep pen down. But I was thinking to put it, actually I'll just show you, I'll just put this over here. If I go to construction and we go to animals and we go to sheep and we go to fenceless husbandries, free range sheep pasture, maybe this one. Not enough money obviously, but we could put it, I was thinking we could put it sort of here. I don't want to put it over here because I want to put some productions here. This is really flat over here, so we could put it sort of here. But I'll have to think about this when we've mowed the grass and we've got some money. You could turn the grid off. There's a little kind of a waffle looking thing you can walk up to. So anyway, that's something for another time. But I would like to get some sheep. I said the opposite at the beginning, but I would like to do that now because mainly because we could sell stuff like wool and clothes now. We have a selling place for that, which we put down ourselves, a sell everything point. So I think I will immediately get on with the herbiciding. I can now almost declare this field finished, and it's just good to get it finished. And I hope our precision farming score is like 120 or something after this, because we've been through so much to get all this stuff on the field, and slurry and lime and planting and all the rest of it. So let's fold up and let's just stand on the field for a second. Nitrogen is perfect. pH is perfect, expected yield 112%, yield potential 125%. So I just would like to see the scores for precision farming. This is field 53, 93. That's pretty good. What's the second one down? pH value. I wonder why that's not 100%. These other ones. This one. Well, that's not our fault, is it? We couldn't put the stuff on it. So I think what I'll do is go over to the, where is it? To the field 51, and do the herbicide. And after that, I will try and do the fertilizer again. But I won't do another time lapse for this. I'll just do it, and I'll see you when it's done. Okay, that's this field completely and utterly weeded, so there's just one more thing to do on these two fields, which is to fertilise this field. Now, if you'll just indulge me for a second, I just want to see if it will take the fertiliser now. I wonder if it just needed herbicide before it wanted the fertiliser. So let's just put that there, and we'll go and pick up the fertiliser, which is the other IBS here. So we stick this in. I'll just try and do a little bit of the field and see if it goes green on the sort of pictorial representation down in the bottom left. So this field is completely green, but this field is kind of yellow, so not the best colour. So right, I'm just going to do like a little corner. I'll just try going on the field and doing the fertiliser, and then we'll see if it takes. And if not, maybe we can, I don't know, skip on to tomorrow or something. And it's spraying, but you can see that there's nothing coming out. You can see the little canister in the bottom right, and there's actually nothing coming out. This is very, very strange. Maybe it's because we've done this bit. Okay, I'm just going to skip to a bit we haven't done, and we'll check again. Yeah, you may have seen something that I haven't been paying attention to up till now, which is the target in the top left there. Target reached 120 kilograms of nitrogen per hectare, and it says at some points, this is the first time I've really looked at that, but there's a target, and we've reached our target already for this field for nitrogen. So I need to still go round, do the nitrogen, do the fertilising for all the bits that aren't up to target, I think. So current target, yeah. So okay, I'm gonna, like I did before, I'm not going to do a time lapse on this, but I'm going to go around and just finish off, just go all over the field basically, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so this is the final bit of the field, and my understanding is that we're over target for nitrogen on this field. So, but there are small little pieces of this field where we're under target, and we have used some fertiliser. I think we just used some just then, but only about like 10 litres. Only about 10 litres for the whole field. So I'm going to turn everything off now and fold up. And I just want to stand on the field actually. Nitrogen perfect here. Let's not get hit by that. Nitrogen perfect. Wherever we go, probably nitrogen is going to be perfect. But it's taught me something. You know, I've learnt something today. That's what the kids always say at the end of South Park, isn't it? Now, I've learnt something today. That, you know, to look at the precision farming in the top left there, to see that there's a target and whether you're under or over it. And I should have looked at that at the start of this caper. So I'll consider this field, let's just look back at it, consider this field finished. We've done everything we can, and now we just need to let these little sunflowers grow. So I think we've done everything we can today, and I'd like to skip on to tomorrow, and what would that be, April the 2nd, and then we'll see about the animals. Actually, let's just check on the animals now to make sure they don't desperately need food. These are okay, they can last till tomorrow, and so can the cows. So I will skip to tomorrow, and tomorrow we might need to feed the animals. I'll see you on April the 2nd. Okay, let's see if the grass needs cutting. No. It doesn't, no. So, and what about the chickens? Because if the chickens don't need feeding, they can last another day. We'll skip on to May the 1st. I want to get through the months pretty quickly now, because I want to get to June and to harvest and to get some flour and some bread and some cakes. Because when we harvest barley, we can turn it into flour and bread and cakes. So I'm gonna, if you'll forgive me, I'll skip on to May the 1st. Okay, May the 1st. Now that looks like it needs cutting to me, ready to harvest. So now we can make hay. So I think what I'll do first of all is tidy up the yard, and then we'll sort out the mowers and stuff. So just give me a few minutes to tidy up the yard. Okay, that's one tidy yard. So I think we'll get on with the John Deere, and we're just going to make hay today. Once we get some straw from the barley. By the way, look at the barley. Oh, it looks pretty good. Growing. Very good. Once we get some straw from harvesting barley, we can think about making total mixed ration, TMR. but for now we'll just make hay for the cows, and so I'll just make a start by mowing the grass. Okay, I forgot what a time-consuming exploit making hay is, and I'm kind of out of time on the episode now, so I'll have to finish off the hay next time. I hope that's okay. I'd just like to check the soybean price actually before we finish. Let's just turn that off. Let's just have a look at the price of soybeans at the moment, because we need to sell them at the top of their price, obviously. So soybeans. They're not at the top of their price, are they? What's the? It's May now, so we need to sell them in July, hopefully. So, well, that'll be next time. So, thanks very much for joining me today. Sorry I couldn't finish the hay off, but there's a few more steps to go. I think I might make some grass bales as well. Then we could get sheep. Maybe next time. All right, thanks very much. Take care, and bye for now.